Hey, what's going on, everybody? And we are back. All right. So, right now, I just finished a video, and now I'm about to get into another one. It's more so dealing with energy and just like just updates of what we're navigating through right now, and just my insights, and kind of just really putting forth the effort to consistently just share um, guidance and do videos. Nah, so anyway, so as you can see, the topic for today is dealing with the red self-existing owl moon, which is the fourth moon of 13 when dealing with the 13 moon 28-day calendar. This is also with the law of time. So let me go ahead and put this banner up because I don't want to be speaking on things and y'all don't know where to find information. So you can go to the lawoftime.org. Um, as you can see on that website, hold on, guys, I have to pause it. Right. I don't know how I'm gonna know. Mute mic. All right, cool. All right, we back. All right, y'all. So right here, well, right there, you can see where it says lawtime.org, and you can find your own energy signature of what you coordinated here to see your 5D, fifth dimensional purpose, 4D purpose, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, 5D. We'll say your fifth dimensional purpose, um, your destiny cross, your purpose and affirmation, which will help guide you and keep you on purpose as you continue to just navigate through this perilous and energetic time that we're going through and that we're experiencing right now. All right, so that's that. Let's go ahead and take that off. Again, I'm always going to tell you do your own research. All right, if you're interested. Other than that, I don't mind you coming to listen, but just make sure you take time out to do your own research. All right, so in the meantime, we're going to be talking about um, this red self-existent owl moon. I gotta get back to my little thing. All right, so we're gonna be talking about the red self-existing owl moon, the characteristics of an owl. All right. In the last video, I talked about the characteristics of deers. Shout out to the deers. Um, we're going to talk about the red magnetic earth wave spell, which is the wave spell that we're in right now. I'm going to make mention of 123, which is the year, the 3D year that we're in for 2022, which is called the Blue Rhythmic Night. I organize in order to dream. And then we're also going to speak about the galactic cycle that we're currently in, which is at least a year ahead of what's going on in the 3D. It's fifth dimensional. So that is 69, red self existing moon, which right now we are being hit with some major, major energy. Um, Astrologically, we're entering Scorpio season. Uh, Not only that, but galactically and cosmically, we are in the self-existing moon, and we're also in the self-existing moon, like for the rest of the year. up until July 25th, which is the day at a time, which is when we shift again into a new cosmic year. All right. So it's like you're living in different worlds, like that's why you have to be multidimensional. All right. And so the theme for the self-existing moon, fourth moon out of 13, is I perfect in order to explore the red planetary skywalker. And it's a portal. Okay. So basically, because it is a portal and it's a skywalker and the self-existing moon, we is about to be wide awake to everything. Like lit. Okay. So if it's just things happening around you or you just observing what's going on, not necessarily being affected by it, but just observing it, um, continue on. Even if you're being affected by it, it's waves, it's a balance, and everybody's in different cycles. So out of respect for that, um, it's a balance. All right. So it's a lot of this, a lot of that. It's a lot of craziness, a lot of goodness, but you just have to be in tune with your good. All right. All right. So not only that, but we have a new moon coming up. Then we have a solar eclipse coming up. The new moon is in 2 days. The 3D new moon, the 5D new moon has already occurred. That's the moon that we're in right now, the red self existing owl moon. All right. So again, like I said, we're in different worlds. We're living in 3 different worlds or multi-dimensional worlds. All right. Especially people who dream when they go to sleep. All right. You wake up, you like back. I'm so glad to be here. What am I supposed to do again? Like because you just be all over the place. So shout out to everybody who be having the dreams and still come back here and be exhausted and do what you gotta do because it's real. But the balance is there, it's coming. Like for myself, like I'm starting to see the balance of that energy, and how to navigate because things are just synchronizing so well that it blows my mind. So all I can do is be present because I don't want to miss a beat. I don't want to be too far in the future, too far in the past. I just need to be here right now. All right. So, you know, that's probably another video. So, anywho, let's get into owl characteristics. So, this is the red self existing moon, owl moon, right? Today's energy is the second day or plasma of, of the red magnetic earth wave spell, and it is the white lunar mirror. I polarize in order to reflect. And let's make sure. Yeah, facts. I polarize in order to reflect. Stabilizing order. I seal the matrix of endlessness with the lunar tone of challenge. I am guided by the power of heart. All right, so let's see something here. I'm trying to see. Give me 1 second. All right, we ain't about to get into none of that. I was about to start doing a few things, but right now the whole point is just to get into get into the words, get into what we need to say. Everything will eventually continue to evolve as we keep moving forward. So yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and get into the owl. The characteristics of an owl. All right, so let's move this out of the way. Matter of fact, I can change this up here. And let me just do a ticker. Red self-existing owl moon time updates, energy updates. All right, and we're just gonna have this going across. Actually, let me add a little bit more to that too. 69 red self-existing moon cosmic cycle. What's today? 150. Put the year in there. Oh, 158. White lunar mirror. And what else? Oh, and 123. Let me do this. Blue rhythmic night. 3D 2022 thing. All right. That's gonna be a lot scrolling. But hey, at least people will be able to see what's going on. Because again, we're multidimensional, we're living in different worlds, and there will be people that may come back to this video in the future of now, even years from now, and this video will be relevant on those days as information, for their research. So, we got to take everything on purpose and do exactly what we need to do. All right. So, and if for any reason my broadcast seems like it may be breaking up, it may be the Wi-Fi. So, my bad. But hopefully y'all will still hear me. All right, let's get into it. All right, and let's change this color up. Yay, that's more my style. All right. Yes, sir. Right there. Yeah, facts. Right there. All right, y'all. So we in here. Okay. All right. So the owl. Let's get into it. Let me go ahead and put this in here. All right. All right. So the owl animal total meaning. Okay. So, and I'm gonna always make sure to link to the website I'm reading this from, so that way we won't have no reasons for nobody to be like, "Hey, you're plagiarizing," which I will. It's going to develop. I would definitely be creating my own blog post about owls. So, anyway, so the owl spirit animal meanings and symbolism. The owl represents wisdom, keen insight, courage, agility, independent thinking, observant listening, powerful intuition, and supernatural powers. So, it's so funny. And the beautiful thing about synchronicity, once you are in harmony, right? The beautiful thing about synchronicity is that things appear way before it's time. Well, at least for myself, I have to speak for myself. A lot of things appear way before it's time. But if I'm in tune and I'm paying attention, even if I'm not paying attention, I'll think back like this happened before this happened. Like the precursor, the omen to something. So, uh, anyway, so a few days before the red the self-existing moon, our moon came in, I heard an owl. Okay, and it was in the morning, like in the wee hours of the morning, and owl, hmm, okay, and so then I realized, oh snap, red self-existing owl moon. The law times sent out the newsletter, and I was like, oh, let me check it out, and I was like, oh, that's right, new moon, okay. So I'm just saying, you gotta once you learn animal totems, then you'll realize that most of the animals that come around you, whether it's an insect or an animal, dog, it doesn't matter. Um, they have a purpose, and there's something that you need to know. There's something that is being told to you at this time. So again, the meaning and symbolism of an owl, okay, especially if you're attracted to them, say you like owl jewelry or movies that have owls in it or some type of mysteries or uh you hear owls, that might be a spirit animal. You see them often, okay? That might be a spirit animal, and they communicating with you, or it could be, you know, just spirit period, the most high communicating with you in general. So pay attention. All right. And pay attention what happens before and after you encounter these things too. That's very important. Symbolism means include wisdom, intuition, supernatural power, independent thinking, and observant listening. Now, before I go to the previous video I just did dealt with independent thinking, Kanye West. All right, what's going on? All right, so yeah, the mysterious owl has been a subject in the myths and folklore of cultures around the world for centuries. After all, owl species exist on every continent except Antarctica. Thus, most of us are aware of owls. All right, let's get into it. I don't want to take too, but I want to get out the key points that we read to. Okay, so what do owls symbolize? Owls exist for their own purposes. They are not here for us. However, they have much to teach us. All right. So again, I'm gonna keep repeating this. They represent independent thinking, courage and protection, wisdom, observant listening, powerful intuition, supernatural powers. And this is reminding me, I was just looking at an interview where Kanye West was interviewing, and they asked him a question, and he was pausing for so long. And then when he came back, he said, oh, I just said a prayer. Okay. When you gone through so many things, you know your power and you know the power of God and the Most High and the things that surround you, you begin to invoke those things. Okay. You begin to practice those things in your purpose. Okay. Because your purpose is exerted in everything that you do. It's not just about being about yourself. Your purpose is everything that you do every single day. Okay. So just, be on purpose. All right. Be intentional and be on purpose. And it does take time to really continue, like to get something that you flow into every day, where it's natural, All right. All right. So the fact that you're at this video means you're there. All right. And we got some places to go. All right. So if you are especially drawn to their unique traits resonate with you are not alone. Owls are unusual in that they possess mysterious abilities that some might even describe as superpowers that are unique in the animal kingdom. Because of their rare traits, owls and a number of authors here are in. I wish I could show. I'm gonna improve, y'all. I swear. Um, so it's basically a picture where birds are mobbing an owl, and again, the link is in the bio. Um, the owl is an independent hunter. However, they will roost with other owls, not only to mate, but to stay warm and learn about good hunting grounds. Mm. If spirit animal resonates with you, you are probably a person who enjoys your independence and working on your own. You might even live alone, but you also enjoy the comfort. Interesting. Withstand the mob mentality. Because owls are such successful birds of prey, other birds feel threatened by them. Thus, birds of other species will group up and attack an owl, which wildlife biologists refer to as mobbing. Now, I've seen this before when I was staying a little further out in the country for a while. I came outside my loft and I heard the birds. They were making a commotion. It was almost like they were telling me that the owl was in the tree. Like, hey, man, he here. Look, I'm really not over exaggerating. That's literally how they be tweeting. So I was like, wow, what's going on over here? So I look up. I look at the owl and said, like, how to act when I'm around. I'm just trying to get some sleep, but they don't know how to act when I'm around. And so what the birds were doing, where they were just like flying in and out, like almost like trying to like drop stuff on him and like knock him out the tree and shit. And I'm just like, hey man, y'all need to calm down, bro. You're trying to chill, you know. But anyway, so um, he did something that caught my attention, letting me know that he seen me. And then after that, that was it. I didn't hear anything else. So anywho, often the owl will not act. However, they are rarely hurt in these attacks, but sometimes the mobbing will cause the owl to leave an area. Stay true to yourself and your ideas. When the owl is your spirit guide, you must be true to your ideas, even if the crowd is skeptical or downright mean. If the mob makes fun of you, your ideas, or your differences and treats you like an outcast, don't let them ruffle your feathers. As Mark Twain once said, everyone with an idea is a crank until the idea succeeds. Stay true to yourself. All right. So the owl spirit animal represents the free thinker, the oddball, and the quintessential entrepreneur. Owls see what others do not. They have unusual skills that can cause jealousy in others. Yet they hold true to their ideas and visions, despite the negativity and harassment from naysayers. This is exactly what's going on in the media right now. From Kanye West to whatever's going on with any other celebrities. Like right now, I think it was Kanye West, really mainly him. But then you got Nicki Minaj and JT, a few other people that's just having some big issues, just whatever. But mainly, we're gonna stick to Kanye because what he's doing is going to set precedents for a lot of people and a lot of generations to come. So shout out to Kanye. All right, so seize opportunities. Described as having superpowers, they are known to not be the best nest builders. Damn. Yet, perhaps it's not so much a lack of skill as it is that nest building takes a needless amount of work. After all, why build a nest from scratch when there are so many possibilities? Owls are known to take the nest that other birds have built. For instance, great horned owls will use vacant nests in trees or on cliffs that were built by hawks, crows, or magpies. Other owls will nest in hollows in trees, which occur naturally or have been drilled out by woodpeckers. I mean, it makes sense, you know? That's just like buying a house that's already built. Same thing. All right. Instead of going and saying, "Oh, I'm gonna buy some land and house," it's like, no, 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 no. That's a foreclosure. That's a tax lien. Or I'm just gonna buy me a house that's already built. Like, why would I go build something? I don't have time for that. As their name implies, burrowing owls will nest in the underground tunnels have already been dug by ground squirrels, prairie dogs, badgers, or other burrowing animals. Chipmunks. Anyway, still other owls nest in human-made structures such as abandoned buildings or roosters in barns, hence the name barn owl. All right, so owl symbolism in your home life. If the owl spirit animal resonates with you, you could be a perpetual Airbnber who loves staying in different people's homes just for the variety. You might not be the type of person to buy a piece of land so you can build your dream house. Didn't I just say that? Why go to all that work when there are so many other beautiful structures that have already been built? Or perhaps you love hotel life and the ease and convenience it provides. Interesting. Too much energy in your home. For some of us, the owl spirit animal selected us to remind us that we are over investing in our homes. Perhaps we're putting too much time. Owl guide reminds us that a vast, wonderful world of relationships and places to explore exists beyond our home. Hmm. Symbols of courage and protection. While owls are opportunists, when it comes to finding a nest, once they are there, they will fiercely protect it while they raise their owlets. Male owls will find and advertise the territory that is theirs, but the female owl will select the actual nesting spot. Then together, the owl couple will defend their nest for several months, particularly when they have young owlets to look after. Owls show tremendous courage when protecting their nest. They will attack other birds of prey, and they are not above attacking people. All right. Put those near and dear to you first. The owl spirit guide reminds you to put your family and other close relationships first above all else. Your children will only be young for so long, and while they are still vulnerable, you must protect them at all costs from any potential threat. Interesting. In addition to healthy family relationships, a close friend is one of the greatest gifts one can hope for in life. The owl spirit guide reminds you to take care of your close friends. Facts. Reaffirm your boundaries. If an owl makes him or herself known to you, it could be a sign that you need to reaffirm boundaries, whether social, psychological, spiritual, physical. This could be a sign that you need to better protect your important relationships, whether they be your nuclear family, included sacred family time, your significant other, or even very close friends. The owl spirit guide reminds us of what quality time with loved ones truly means. I got my let me do something like that, y'all. 'Cause me licking my lips is just shout out to I ain't about to eat it. Y'all should do the same thing. Y'all looking at this video with me. Y'all know I'm a fool. All right, y'all. Ooh. All right. So the owl spirit animal also asks you whether you are prioritizing your important relationships. Are you giving enough quality time to your significant other? Have you ensured that life at home is secure and serene? Are you giving enough of yourself? The human world is full of distractions. The owl spirit animal reminds us to get back to basics. Owl symbolism, wisdom. One of the owl's most extraordinary abilities is their keen eyesight. Their sense of sight is one of the unique qualities that sets them apart from other animals and humans. For instance, a northern hawk owl can see a vole, which is a rodent that's a relative to lemmings and hamsters, from as far as a half a mile away. Okay, with these eyes, oh, I'm not. Oh man, but I'm working on it. Like people's eyes, owls' eyes face forward in their skulls. This may be one of the reasons we relate to them so much. However, unlike us, in some species of owls, their eyes take up 70% of their skulls. Our eyes take up just 5% of our skulls. Damn. Damn. This underscores what an important part owls' eyesight is in terms of how they use their brain power. This uncanny eyesight is one of the reasons that owls are symbols of wisdom. Nighttime vision. Owls have something else that's exceptional about their eyesight. They have nocturnal vision. In the dark, owls see objects 2 to 5 times more brightly than we do. Nice. Owls can successfully hunt at night while avoiding obstacles. That's 5. Undoubtedly, this is why we so often associate owls with the night in art and literature. They are truly nocturnal creatures who thrive in darkness. Owls have the ability to see 270 degrees. They literally can turn their heads 270 degrees. That's wild. Whoa. They said owls have adaptations in their necks that enable their blood vessels to stay open versus getting cut off when they turn their heads. Furthermore, they have a blood reservoir in their heads that provides blood to the brain when they turn their heads. Thus, the owl's almost supernatural eyesight is why they are symbols of wisdom and insight. Seen from all perspectives, the owl power animal reminds you to see situations from all sides, as there are always multiple points of view on any given topic. A truly evolved and intelligent person is one who has the capacity to view a matter from different perspectives. In addition, having this insight gives a person the ability to understand how history impacts the present and can influence the future. The owl animal, spirit animal also reminds us to tap into our reserves of intelligence, our insights, and the gift of perspective. This is where the true wisdom lies. Skilled hunters. Powerful memories. All right. So another uncanny ability that owls possess is having very vivid memories. This is undoubtedly one of the other reasons they are symbols of wisdom. The owl is able to create a mental map of their territory, which enables them to fly safely and take advantage of the nighttime world, and then find their way home. Facts. This is yet another way that the owl spirit animal serves as a guide, and how owl people have been chosen to guide others. The owl power animal reminds you to hold on to your memories and to share them in stories, memories, or songs. Your unique aptitudes. If the owl has made themselves known to you, he or she may be asking you to explore whether you are tapping into your unique aptitudes. Owls have evolved to be successful all over the world because they use all of their innate gifts to thrive. Facts. Facts. I like that. That's what's up. I feel that. Human beings also come into this world with a unique combination of aptitudes that sets them apart from others. You may have better listening skills than others. You may be more empathic, empathetic, or you may have a knack for quantitative analysis. The key is to understand your natural abilities and to use them. They are your gifts to the world. If you're not sure what your aptitudes are or how they might be used in a professional sense, check out the Johnson O'Connor Research Foundation, a nonprofit where you can go to get professional in depth aptitude testing. I didn't mean to read that. But you might want to go do that. So I ain't gonna stop you. Observant listening. As if having powerful sight isn't enough, the owl also has been blessed with acute hearing. They can hear before they hatch from their eggs, and they have sharp hearing into adulthood. In fact, an owl can hear prey even when it's hidden under snow. A miracle of nature. The owl's entire head has evolved for listening. In fact, many species of owls have asymmetrical ears. Each ear is located at different heights on the owl's head. This enables the owl to pinpoint the location of sounds from multiple directions. At certain frequencies, owls' hearing is 10 times more acute than our own. The all too rare skill of listening. If the owl spirit has called to you, you have the capacity to be an observant listener. You may have an aptitude for music, languages, or accents. You may also be able to decipher the truth from lies when words flow out of another person's mouth. The owl spirit animal hears and knows things, even when they cannot be seen. The owl teaches us to look past the surface and to listen for what is actually going on. Facts. And that happens when you have abilities and spiritual gifts. You're able to you literally can hear what people are saying behind what they're saying. Like you can sense and even sometimes see it. It depends on what type of ability you have, but that's definitely true. Intuition and supernatural powers. If the owl is your spirit animal, you may have a mysterious sense of insight that others might describe as psychic. You can see what others do not, and you are aware of that which others are not. You may even have the gift of prophecy. If you have such abilities, it is your purpose and challenge in this lifetime. Bingo. Today is a challenge day. It is the I polarize in order to reflect the white lunar mirror. All right. It is your purpose and challenge in this lifetime to bring others along with you, to guide them in the darkness so they can see the light. Seeing light in the darkness. With the owl, you also get the gift of hope. The owl can see light where others feel lost in the darkness. After all, this is what a light worker does here on earth. Your calling is to show people the light, to gently help them find their way. Agility. Another owl's special abilities is their flying skills. They are able to take off vertically from a standstill, a skill they use to defend their nest or to quickly get out of harm's way. it's so many things I be wanting to share, but like, yes, it's wild. Silent flight. The other aspect to the owl's unique flying skills is that they're able to fly silently, generating very little turbulence. The owl has noise reducing fringes on their wings that enable them to fly with limited air movement. Damn. The owl power animal tells you to move with grace in this world, to avoid causing a commotion, and to protect your privacy. Perhaps you're being too boisterous or dominating the conversation, or you may be oversharing. It may be time to utilize more discretion in your activities. Learning to fly. What's important to keep in mind is that the owl is not born knowing how to fly. They must learn how to fly, and they must practice flying. While flying is natural to them, when owlets are learning to fly, they must take a leap of faith from their nest to begin. Then they get better at flying with practice. Don't squander your innate abilities. With the owl, you are reminded not to squander your gifts, to fully utilize your abilities and reach your maximum potential on this earthly plane. You must we must hone our gifts. This involves practice. We look at great artists, musicians, athletes, surgeons, or other successful people. We might think they come upon their success by luck and their natural gifts, overnight success. Certainly, those qualities play a role. However, dedication to craft, the ritual of practice, and continual improvement is what sets the experts apart from everyone else. All right, so I think we are pretty much at the end. At least I think. Yeah, it's fine. We are at the end. Anyway, so those are the characteristics of the owl. Today, dealing with today, let's see, we're dealing with the white mirror. It's not, which is reflecting others back to themselves, endlessness, shattering truth, clarifier, spiritual warriorship, discrimination, timelessness, clarity, hall of mirrors, sword of truth, facing shadow, integration of paradox. This deals with Pisces, Neptune, Leo, Sagittarius, and Jupiter, first house, Neptune. All right, so hey, you guys, I think this video is just about the characteristics of an owl, so I'm going to change this topic. Actually, it's probably pretty useful exactly how it is. So yeah, owl animal totem meaning. I hope you all, I know I was probably reading word for word, but at least you were able to tap in. I appreciate y'all, and I'll see y'all later. All right, we'll get into some more stuff like on another day, but that was a lot of reading. And I think that's exactly what this video is about. Just really getting into the owl characteristics because all of that demonstrates everything that you should be doing right now, you know? So take time for yourself and really pay attention to the good that's happening in your life. No matter what's going on, no matter what it looks like, it's not really like, especially, you just got to continue to work through it, right? Especially when you know you have a purpose. So, on that note, I'll see you guys later. I got another video I got to kick out on my other channel. And I'll talk to y'all later. Appreciate y'all.